Hey, Honesties. Welcome back to another episode of Honestly Though Podcast with your host, Zena, a.k.a. Top Tier Z. I have a special guest in the building with me today. He's an artist. He's a producer. He's a former football player. He's a rapper. He is Major 9.
How
Welcome.
you doing?
I am well, thank you.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm good. Happy to be in New York.
Finally. Got you out of Florida.
I feel you. It's cold up here, but you know, we like the weather.
You got some nice weather.
Yeah.
It's a little rainy, but you were used to that,
smooth,
right?
yeah. We tropical, subtropical. So yeah.
Exactly. Well, thank you for being here and for your time. I appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.
My pleasure. We're going to start with my Fast Five. I ask you 5 questions of this or that. You give your response. And
Let's do it.
we might keep it pushing or I might ask you to elaborate. Depends on how I feel. Okay.
Wow, hold on. Elaborate. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's do it. Come on, I got you.
All right. Watches or chains?
Chains.
Why?
I grew up in Miami, so we grew up on Cuban links. Like you get a Cuban link when you're a baby.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. One instrument to play, the piano or the trumpet?
Piano.
Okay. Steak or lobster?
Steak.
Why?
A lobster like a big roach.
It is. It is the scavenger of the sea, so
Yeah.
I get that. This one's going to make you laugh.
Let me see.
Bottled water or tap water?
Tap water.
I just want to give the backstory. We were at his listening party last night.
She don't like tap water.
No, I don't drink tap water, but he says Florida has the best tap water. And so
And we proved it.
I'm going to need y'all in the comments to let me know if it's New York or if it's Florida.
All right.
That's where we're at, right?
New York or Florida, who got the best tap water, the best, AirPods, all that.
That's what they're going to let me know.
Okay.
And that's going to be our survey.
All right.
Would you rather rap or produce music?
Produce.
Why is that?
Because you got control over the whole song. Like, you lead, that's the direction of the song, the beat.
So you kind of like tell the artist which direction they're going in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I never knew that. Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Congrats on your latest single with Kodak Black, Shawty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We'll get more into your music career
Yeah.
later on down the line. But I do want to start off with like your upbringing.
Okay.
Who introduced you to musical instruments? I mean, you play 9 instruments.
Yeah.
And I think you have to be a genius in order to do that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to read music, so
Nah, that's
what
why
influenced that?
my grandma, well, she passed away, but my grandma was like the first one, put a acoustic guitar in my hand, and I wanted to learn how to actually play it. I didn't only took like probably 2 months of lessons like after she passed away, but once I learned piano, it was like I learned every other instrument. So
Did you teach yourself, or you?
most of the instruments I taught myself till I actually went to school for it. But you can't play 9 instruments while you're in school. You got to pick one. So
What did you pick?
I actually ain't picked my instrument. I got kicked out of class. That was like 3rd or 4th grade. I got kicked out of class, and then they brought me
class?
we were playing in class. This like probably the first day. The day you choose your instrument. Came back in, and they made me choose the trombone. Like my band, Mr. Pierre, he was like, "Yo, you gonna play trombone?" Mm-hmm. So I'm competitive. I had to get good at it. So it just went up from there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's important. If you had to choose at that age, like 3rd grade,
Drums.
what? That's so easy. That's like a
boy, you
cop
gotta
out.
play drums. You gotta play drums.
I mean, you don't have to, but
Man,
I
gotta
do
play
get
drums. As a boy, like any little boy, his first instrument, he want to play the drums. You want to beat on something. So
that is true. I do get the masculinity in that. Who taught you how to read music?
Mr. Pierre was like probably my first teacher, the first person to teach me how to, actually read a note. So that's the first teacher I had. And then, over the time, like many teachers, I was blessed to like be around real musicians. So yeah.
What was your parents like growing up? Did they want you to like stick to music, or did they encourage you to explore other outlets?
My mama more like, it was just, it was open, whatever you want to do. But, in the family, it was music because she know how to sing. So, like, it was like, she always supported my music, and, like, that's what she liked, you feel me? When it came to football, she wasn't really with it, feel me? Because, you know, all mamas, you know, they don't want their son out there, but you know what comes in the future, you know, you can't fight against it, so yeah. But my old boy, like my pops, he support anything I do, you know. He was the one who actually, like, if you want to do it, okay, we gonna sit there, but you gotta take it seriously, you feel me? So, you know, I'm really appreciative of, like, him doing that.
Do you still have a strong relationship with your dad?
Oh, yeah, with my mom and my daddy, like, yeah.
Oh, that's nice. 'Cause a lot of Black men, I feel like, don't have
Yeah.
that, you know, solid foundation, and it's important, as you know, for us to have that, and for our parents to encourage our creativity, you know, in different creative outlets.
That's true.
When did you know you loved both football and music? Like, what was that pivotal moment for you?
That was like early age. I always knew I loved them. You know, that was something like it run in your family. So yeah, both of them, like, I always loved them.
You never like felt forced? Like, because sometimes when something like runs in your family, you feel forced to pick it up, right?
Only time I felt forced, like when we go to the family, you know, little functions, and like in Miami, high schools is a big thing. So like a lot of my family members went to Miami Northwestern or Miami Central.
Or your legacy.
You feel me? That's the legacy. You know, either I'm supposed to go to that school or that school. Actually live like 100 feet from one of them. So like, you know, that was the real like force, and I really went against it. I went to a school that was out of where we stay, you feel me? And we ended up winning national championship. So like when I go to the family function, like, don't put me in that. This a whole different category. So yeah.
Y'all each other's competition now,
yeah,
right?
It's a big competition, family competition, you know, always with football, music, anything, like anything we doing.
You played football at the University of Miami, and then you played for the Browns, right?
Yes, ma'am.
What made you decide you're going to leave football completely and focus on music?
Actually, like the day I got cut, right, I think I made like $60,000 or $70,000 for some music for something we did, you know, and I already knew the energy, what was going on over the time. You know, I had injuries, not no like injuries that'll stop me, but you're gonna feel them for the rest of your life type injuries. But you know, none of that really played a factor in it. I just know, like, I ain't got to kill myself. Like, this is just, it's a regular job. You feel me? Like, a lot of people don't know that.
No.
You feel me? But, you know, it's a regular job. And if we could get out here and go get some money without killing ourselves, and I could build up my business with my teammates, you feel me? Like, my actual teammates in life that's really, like, helping me do what we got to do with Touch Money, the label. Like, we could keep going. So, yeah.
Like your brothers.
Yeah, these my brothers. Yeah, all my brothers.
I do want to get a little, this might be a little, you know, you said like you don't have to kill yourself playing football, right? Which I do get, like the concussions, the toll it takes on your body, the pain, all these things.
Yeah.
Some people might say like being a rapper, you're kind of putting yourself out there. I mean, when we look at the history of rap music, right, and some of the things that comes with it, it's still a risk to some extent. You know what I'm saying? So what makes that safer than playing football?
Ain't nothing safe. Ain't
Especially
nothing
not
safe,
in Florida.
you feel me? But yeah.
Sorry, let me not come for your country. Yeah.
She talk about our country. She know Florida separate. She just called us a country, like we separate from, you feel me? But nah, like, you know, it ain't really like that though.
No.
Nah, it ain't really like that. It's just, you know, with football, you know, you go through some stuff. Like we condition as babies, you know, that's something is really big in Miami. It's big in Florida. Like we the biggest football state. Like they gotta feel us. I don't care about nobody else. You feel me? So when it comes to that, like I speak on that because like the babies, you're not forced into it, but it's like you're a little boy, you gotta go play for the park. Who park you on? Like,
so sure, you see other little boys doing it. It's like I want to do that too.
Everybody want to play football, and then you know it's not taught as a business to us. We don't look at it as business. You feel me? It's like at that age, it's just a game. Get to high school, you could be the greatest player. It's just a game. Go to college, you was the greatest. It's a game, you know. But college kind of changed now, but. You know, once you make it to the NFL and you realize how much business involved and you're not conditioned for that business, like you conditioned for the game, it give you a different outlook on it. Even though you could know business, but you'll understand like this business not for me. I don't want to be part of this business. So, you know, it ain't really like, killing yourself too, yeah, because it take a mental toll on you, though. You gotta be mentally strong. You gotta be physically strong. So, your mind gotta be way stronger than your body, though. Because if it's not, it's a lot of people out here can't let it go. You feel me? I'm blessed to be able to say I could let football go. I could really watch it, and I'm a football player at heart. I still get that that feeling, like the anxiety jump, like okay, but it's a game. We grew up from it.
What's your favorite team? Don't say Miami Dolphins just because.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. They gonna hate me because my favorite team the Ravens. My favorite team been the Ravens.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Why
Yeah,
so?
Jay gotta go get him one. Nah, they was just a defensive team. I love defense. I play defense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just like Ray Lewis, Ed Reed, people like that. Just watching them, like those people, and I got to meet them people. Actually went to the same college. Those people, and created a relationship with them. I had a relationship with Ray Lewis III, his son. Rest in peace, my boy. Like, this family. So just that team was big to me. Like,
you're big on family. That's what I'm noticing.
Oh yeah. I ain't really got no friends though. I can't treat you like family, you ain't my friend.
Then what's the point? I feel the same way too, honestly speaking.
Yeah.
As a woman, I get looked at like, girl, what? And I'm like, I bring my friends into my family. Like, if you know me, you know my family, and I want that across the board.
I feel you.
I suppose. I want to get into your dating life. As a rapper or musician, is it difficult to like build relationships with women?
Very difficult.
How so? Why so?
Cause if you somebody, you're gonna have the temptation. It's gonna be on you. It's gonna be in the front of you.
Yeah.
It's not hard.
It's not hard
to get.
Oh, okay. I was say the temptation's not hard.
You know what I'm saying? It's not hard to get. So the temptation is like it's gonna be something to fight. You gotta be like.
But if you're mentally strong enough to play football, then you should be mentally strong enough.
No, that's totally different. You can't put those in the same basket. No, that's totally different.
Why can't I?
Nah, can't do that.
Why?
That's dating. That's you trying to build up something. Okay. Yeah, they ain't you mentally strong. You really trying to fight something you built up already. You really trying to fight everything
no,
that's coming at you.
Let me rephrase it because it's a little confusing, right? When you said it's hard and then there's temptation, I'm thinking obviously on your dating, and because you're known, who you are, women are like throwing themselves at you, right?
Yeah, they do.
That's the temptation I'm speaking about. Being mentally strong enough to fight.
Oh yeah, you can fight it though. But being a male, like being a man, we gonna look, we gonna come and we men. That's what we like. So
do you feel like you attract like different kinds of women based on like when you played football and now based on you being a rapper, or is it the same?
Not really.
It's the same.
No, it's the same.
Okay. What's your type? Do you have a type?
Island women.
That's just all up in your business.
No, it's cool. This your platform. You told me, you already let me know what it was. I like island women. My girlfriend Haitian, so yeah.
You were talking about.
Yeah, I love island women though. Yeah, y'all still got a lot of Haitian friends. Yeah.
Why? It's so funny. I'm island. I'm from the Caribbean. So I'm from St. Lucia. I'm from the Caribbean.
Okay.
It's so funny hearing that because I feel like there's like a stigma around women from the Caribbean, right? I mean, more so we're more traditional, I suppose.
Yeah.
But then they speak about like we have this attitude or we're sassy, like.
It's something I'm kind of like used to, even from like the women in my family. So just, women I deal with, they got more values. They hold themselves to a certain standard, that's an island woman for you. You gonna eat, she gonna clean, you ain't gotta worry like, and then, you just being a plus to her, cleaning, cooking, whatever, that's just you helping out your woman. Like, you ain't got nobody that just sitting around, you ain't gotta eat out every day type stuff, you feel me? Nah, black women gonna cook. I ain't dating outside my race anyway, so they gonna cook, clean, and do everything else. I love them too, for sure, you feel me? Like, I never had no bad experience like that with her. Never.
That's surprising.
Why you say that's surprising?
A lot of men complain that women don't want to cook, they don't want to clean, they don't want to
That's probably because
take care of the household.
They probably got to look at it like it's times that have changed and a woman want to be outside. She want to see, outside. Like, social media like
Yeah.
put something on everybody. You feel me? Like you could be in a certain place off your phone. So just imagine where they want to be at. You feel me? So
I mean,
I
you
feel
can
like
do
we the
both.
generation that want to travel. Like we want to go out. We don't
That's a
want to be in a
fact.
box.
We don't. I
You
do want
feel
to
me?
travel every day of my life. Like,
You feel me?
I don't want to like just be
They don't want to be in a
stuck.
box.
I mean, when I travel, I like get Airbnbs and I still cook, my food. I like cooked
See,
food, home
people want
cooked
to go to a
food.
restaurant. They want to be outside. They want to try something different.
I guess. It just depends on.
It depends on the person,
Right?
though.
Yeah, it does. Going back to your music,
Yeah.
listening to your album last night, I was saying to someone, first of all, shout out to Ty, shout out to your project manager.
Yeah.
She did her thing with just the space, the conversations, and
Yeah.
networking. And while listening, I remember asking Ty, like, what kind of rap do you do? And it's like melodic rap, right? And I honestly am not, I don't really know music.
You don't know music.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how to read music. I'm tone deaf.
Music, it just play. You know it's music.
I know what I like and I know what I don't like.
Okay, yeah,
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
that.
saying? So when she said melodic rap, I'm like, okay, that's different. I've
Yeah.
never heard rap really described
Like
that.
Okay.
Yeah. And then when I started listening, once the music started playing, I was saying to someone next to me, this sounds like I can host a dinner party and have it playing in the back,
Yeah.
right? Or I can just have friends over and
Yeah.
we're turning up and
It's a
it's still a
vibe.
vibe.
It's a vibe.
Exactly, right? Or I'm working out. Like, it fits in so many different spaces.
Yeah.
And I want to know what influenced that style of rap for you.
Growing up with my friends, we used to make a lot of music in the garage, like in the garage at home, and we had a style of music. So, just growing up and taking it to the next level, actually listen to those sounds, and like you said, like this music could be played in different rooms, like that's the whole thing. Like we always preaching that, like try to get in those different rooms, like actually we ain't always got to make the club box and all that. We come
what
from the
I'm
club, you
saying.
feel me? So it's easy to get your music in the club if you really want it. So like, just actually making music that could fit in different rooms gonna get you more exposure or anything. So yeah.
Sometimes when you create something that's different, right?
Yeah.
You have to have a certain level of confidence to be like, I'm going to do this so well that I know it's going to impact other people or maybe even influence other people to create the same, type of music. I guess it's like a new genre, I suppose.
Yeah. You say a new genre? I wish we could make a new genre.
I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. Usually when I hear rap, it's like hardcore or like conscious rap, right?
Yeah, the
like
conscious rap, okay.
one or the other,
I
right?
feel you.
I feel like your style kind of meshes both, if that makes sense, because
that.
of the different, again, I don't know music, but the melodies, the tones, you have instruments also,
Instruments
right?
in the music,
Like, it makes it stand out, but then when you listen to your lyrics, your storytelling, it's not always... Like, sometimes you go hard, and then sometimes you talk to the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got to switch it up. No, that'd be the main purpose. Like, I think in high school, it was a female told me, like, oh, your music sound the same. And ever since that day, like, I just made sure we could switch it up. Like, I can make any type of music, like, any type of music. But, like you said, I stick to my sound because nobody else got the sound. Just the guys who I grew up with, and we still making music to this day. We still working.
Wait, the guys you were making music with in the garage? Like, you guys are still...
Yeah. Some of them, some of my guys passed away, but like, yeah, we still working, like E-Class, I still got Flipper, I still got all my boys, man. Shout out 3-3 floating. Like, it's just so many people. Bella, like, Quizzy, rest in peace, Quizzy. Like, it's so many people that was part of this, you feel me? So just that style of music, and it's being from Miami, you feel me? Like, we influenced by... the Bahamian culture. We got the Haitian culture, the Jamaicans. I love Jamaicans. So all that influenced the style of music. And if you listen to those people's music, like you're hearing a lot of like overseas or island music or African music being played a lot, you feel me? And people love that because, I loved it way back then. I'm happy they getting the recognition from, us and everybody else for real right now. So
growing up, like, and being from the Caribbean, like I only knew like conscious reggae
Mm-hmm.
and like old school music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, damn, my parents. Like I thank them for that because I
Yeah.
feel like if I didn't hear that from them, then I wouldn't really have certain values. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like
feel you.
there's so many messages
Mm-hmm.
that are told, and not just obviously you can tell messages through regular rap, like hardcore. You know, it's all about your delivery at the
Yeah,
end of
how
the
you
day.
deliver it.
Yeah, it's not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to ask you, what message do you think you sent in a lot of your music? Like when people receive it, how do you want it to resonate with them?
For one, have standards. For two, go get some money. For real, be real with yourself. Don't trust everything.
Yeah.
Like it's plenty of messages. I got too many messages. I message to shorties, like just keep living, don't give up. It's people out here really rooting for you. Like it's so many messages. I got so much music and I'm speaking to different crowds of people, different people, people that actually gonna feel it. You feel me? So like, yeah, it's plenty of messages.
It's like, as long as it's impactful
Yeah,
to
as
them,
long as
like,
it's impacting. It probably come out how you said, like, it's how you say it. I probably done said something to a person and they probably don't understand it. Like, I got a song that I dropped years ago and what come on the song at the beginning would throw you off and how I'm going about it in the song, but I'm actually telling people, like, stay away from that. Like, leave it alone. But it's a hit. Like, what I'm saying is way worse than what you done heard in music. So
oh, wow.
it's all about the story,
But
though.
yeah.
It's a good message, though. The message got that.
What song is that? Because now I want to hear it.
Whenever you got time, go listen to Heartbreaks and Promises.
Okay. I'm going to put that in my notes. Let me just find my hands.
Do Heartbreaks
Oh,
and
my
Promises.
thumb.
You're going to have that. That's the song you can listen to. I probably got something else, too. But, and the message is going to always be different, though.
Yeah.
It's never the same message.
And also, I feel like sometimes it depends on who's listening, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
basically.
you interpret music and you interpret things based on your perception. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, you can have this message that you want me to get, but I don't have that perception, so I may not get that.
Yeah,
You feel me?
I feel you.
I do want to speak about your new record with Kodak Black,
I feel you. What's up?
Shawty. Why
Shawty.
why that name?
That's a Florida word,
It is.
a South word, shorty like shawty,
Like my baby? Like
little baby, like it's different words, you feel me? But that was big, just coming from like T-Pain and Plies when they dropped theirs, you feel me, shawty. And, just like not even a rendition or nothing of it, it's just like just different people, that was Tallahassee and Fort Myers. Now this Broward and Dade County, just our version of it.
I see what
Feel
you're
me?
saying.
So, it's just something for the people for our side of Florida.
Yeah, like that juxtaposition between
Yeah,
the different counties. What do y'all call it?
Yeah, these different
Y'all probably
counties.
don't know.
them
We got
counties.
boroughs in New
Yeah,
York.
the counties. Yeah, it's different counties. You feel me? So these different counties. Yeah.
The message I get is like, we go through things, we have our
Yeah, you're gonna have up and
differences.
downs and all that. You feel me? But you that person. You my girl. Like, even the delivery, what I said, and I said B, but it's
You
just,
did.
hey, man, your friends call you that, so we having a good time. We gonna sit right now, for real.
I am crying.
That's for real though. Like I say, that delivery. They probably like that delivery. So
They do. And I feel like it is something that can resonate with a lot of people because we all go through relationship issues. We are sometimes all like, damn, like I don't like you right now and I don't even know if I want to be with you. But at the end of the day, you're my person, I suppose.
It's life.
Right? So what was it like working with Kodak Black?
always been good. We've been locked in for years. So, great relationship, Brody. Always show love, been showing love, So, we just building. Gonna keep building that catalog, that connection, from Dade to Broward,
Where you're from?
I'm from Dade, he from Broward, he from up top, from Pompano. So, yeah.
I've heard of them.
Yeah.
Damn, this really shows that I don't know geography. And
You gotta tap
I
in,
constantly say it, and I feel like I'm being challenged to like stop saying you don't know it and learn it. Make the time to
Just learn it.
expand what you do know. Well, I'm on camera and I'm saying I have to, so I guess I have to.
You got
This is
to.
my accountability.
You got to.
My accountability.
Remind yourself,
Yeah.
for sure.
Thank you for that, honestly speaking. Like, no one ever challenged me to be like, tap into that.
Well, know where you at, respect the people, you know. Just knowing where you at, respecting the people, you can move around way smoother, you know. Understand where you at, what type of people you around.
I agree. All right, I do want to play some of my favorite songs from your latest project, Nothing Major.
What's your favorite? What's your top one? Your number one.
The way this is hard. Why would you ask me for just one?
I want to see what your
I'm a Libra. I cannot just
choose. I'm a Libra
choose.
too.
You're a man though, so it's like
it's different. I feel you.
Yeah, you guys have to make up your mind. You have to make a choice.
I feel you.
I'm just gonna start playing it for you.
Let me see.
And then I'll tell that.
Who number one is it? Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh, Cocoa Water Baby. Okay, yeah. That's hard. Shout out Bella. That's what it said.
Let me let them hear it.
That's right. Yeah, she's high.
If I find love, I'm still careless. My sleeping restless. Switching on my region. She say she about to do the same thing. She might just leave on.
Okay, y'all gotta go listen. This is y'all little preview I'm giving them, right?
Giving a good preview. Good preview.
But it's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And I think it's the beat, one.
Yeah.
Two, you just sound like super smooth, like, damn, I don't know if I want to say this on my platform.
Damn, why you don't want to say it on your platform? It's vibing. Just say it's vibing.
Like, it's vibing. It really is. And it sounds like you... Okay, let me stop. Like you have one vagina in mind and you're very passionate
you
about that vagina. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's basically the basis of the song. You feel me? Even Lil Sis verse, like how she came about it, you know, I love how she stepped on the song. So it kept the same direction. Basically what you saying. So yeah.
Well done.
You analyze songs good. You need to listen to more music. You talk about you don't know music. You analyzing the songs too good.
I need to stop downplaying myself.
Yeah, you gotta listen. Just go listen to it.
I think because I suck at music personally.
No,
you know what I mean?
ain't gotta
I don't
worry
have the
about doing it.
confidence
Yeah,
to
don't worry about doing it. Just go listen to it. You could get the message. I see you understand the messages of a lot of music. So yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm gonna do another song.
So that's your number one?
That's my number one. Yes. And now I'm gonna go to my number two.
Let's see what your number two is.
If it will play.
Love don't live here. She got a nice little top too. You all right? You all right?
Love don't live here. Neither do affection. Till I seen that little girl complexion.
Her top two, okay. You gotta see. Let me see your three. If your three good, we go.
Oh, yeah. Your uncle wish you played for the Dolphins.
Yeah, that's his favorite team. I don't like the Dolphins, though. You a Giants fan?
I am not a fan of football.
So how you don't like the Dolphins?
I never said I didn't.
Oh, okay,
you said that.
No. You said you hoping at the Dolphins. Yeah, I remember what you said. Yeah, you took a shot at the Dolphins before me.
Did?
Yeah, you don't forget. I think she don't
I'm
like
to
Florida.
Edit that out.
You hating on Florida. She got a problem with Florida.
No, honestly though, the last time I've been to Florida, it was so cold. And
How was cold?
It was January, and the ignorance in me was like, "Oh, it's Florida. Like it has to be hot." Like
I don't know what part you like. North Florida.
I was in Miami. Brickell, is that North Florida?
Nah, that ain't North Florida. That's Miami.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it was freezing.
When this was?
That was, God, when's the last time I went to Florida? 2018? 2019? And I don't like the cold.
I want belly home, but yeah.
I didn't bring any clothes for that weather. And
you
after
were mad.
that.
And you in Brickell, I know it was cold. That wind was cutting through them buildings on you.
I had to go shopping for winter clothes that I have in New York. So yeah, after that, I was
you could have just brought that down.
Exactly my point.
So that's your beef with Miami?
That's my beef.
Damn, you mad because the weather got you.
And I'm mad because I don't understand what y'all be saying. But that's a different conversation for another day.
We made of islanders and southern people. You mix that together and you make us.
You make Florida.
Yeah, you make Florida.
That. I'm not mad at that. But tell me, what were you thinking when you wrote Love Don't Live Here? Love Don't Live Here, yeah. I was going to say no more.
Actually thinking about my family, my babies. Mm-hmm. You know, I got twins, thinking about them. Yeah, I got twins.
How old?
10 months. They about
Congrats.
11 months in a few days. That's
Boy,
why we got to
girl?
get back home. Boy and girl.
Nice.
Yeah,
Perfect.
so, just think about them and, think about life up to that point. We just kept writing. Just, came out with that. That was one of my
That's from the
top
heart.
threes, though, yeah.
Oh, look at me. Yay.
You made it in the top 3, so let's see your third one.
No,
What's your
I
third?
want to know your third. Since I got 2 out your... Damn, I got 1 out your top 3. Give me...
One of mine,
Yeah. Let me
God's
find my
Calling.
finger. Dollars Calling.
God's Calling,
Oh, God's Calling.
the last one.
Oh, I actually listened to that last night.
So that's
when
in
I got
your top 3.
home.
So, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You tuned in.
And I was like, wait, I really like this. Like, I feel like kind of like a summon. Like, take me to church. Like
That's what I was trying to do.
tap in with God.
Got to.
Because when you tap in with God, you tap in with yourself. You know what I'm
You
saying?
good. You straight.
Why is it your top 3? Sorry, I probably just said one.
Just because that was one of my favorite songs to write. It was for my granddaddy. It was for my granddad, but, and I worked on it with my cousin. I got my cousin to sing on it.
Oh,
So,
nice.
we put it together. My other cousin made the beat.
That's a family
So,
affair.
yeah, we did. We had to do our thing, and I like it. It came out perfect. All my dogs like it. Once we dropped it, that's like one of the songs that actually like people really feel,
Yeah.
You come with that energy at the beginning, we going through whatever, and then next, we wind down, like you say, tap in with God.
It's a really nice way to end, right? Because your storytelling is like, it all comes back to God at the end of the day.
Yeah.
That's what I get from that. And then the fact that you did it with your cousins and your family, I think that just makes it more like, not more important per se, but there's just more emotions and feelings, the connection, if that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
What's next for you? What can we expect?
We moving
Coming up?
around, dropping more music. We probably finna send Titus Take today, but we got a lot of more shows to handle. Trying to hit more cities. We gonna come back, definitely come back to New York.
Yes, do a show in New York, or if you do a show in Miami or Florida, I'll come.
February 16th. Just come to Miami. February 16th at the Urban. We having a Love on the Line show.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
I am so excited to see what else you have coming out as far as musically.
For sure.
And just like continue living in your truth, like I feel like you're in a lane of your own, and I really like that for you. And congrats again on being a father.
Thank you.
And for keeping your family close.
Thank you. Appreciate you for
You're
having me.
welcome.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you want to drop your social media handles?
Major
for
9
them?
everywhere, man. MAJOR_NINE. Just tap in with me, man. For sure.
Period. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.